Hi, my name is Giovanna, and the website I chose for my internet assignment is cdc.gov. As many of you guys already know, CDC stands for Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. This is the homepage, so as soon as you type in cdc.gov, it will bring you here. As you can see, the biggest thing that stands out on this page right now is about the flu. So that's one of the biggest topics. It just telling people how to prevent the flu and to just go get vaccinated. At the top, you have your search bar, so you can search anything that you may need to know or might want to have more information on. And then down here are the diseases and conditions. So it gives you a drop-down box of some of diseases and conditions. And if the disease and condition you're not looking for is not there, then you can just click more. And what happened here? So you would click more. And it brings you to this page here. So it gives you basically an index of A through Z topics of diseases and conditions. So if it's still not here in this area, you can click on, like, say L, and it will bring you to all the diseases and conditions there. So going back to the home page, next to that is healthy living. So it just talks about things to make your lifestyle a little healthier. So it talks about adolescents and school health, food safety, healthy weight, if you're finding obesity. So it talks about obesity and overweight, smoking and tobacco use, and vaccines and immunizations. So I think this is really cool that you can read about it. Also, my favorite is traveler's health. So I actually did not know that the CDC provided this type of information here. So basically, you would click on destination and it takes you to the, I don't know why my computer is being really slow, but yeah, you click on that and it brings you to this tab. So this is really cool for people that travel or will be traveling in the future. So it has a drop down box to see wherever in the world you are traveling. So for example, let's just do Brazil. You would click on Brazil, click on go, and the page it takes you to is a little overview of basically all the vaccines that you should get prior to going to this country. And also, very important, a lot of people don't know, is that you should visit your doctor 4 to 6 weeks prior to your trip to get vaccinated and also take medicines that you may need. In addition to this part of the website, if you click here on clinician view, again, we're still on Brazil. If you go down, it still has a list of the vaccines you should get, which is very, very important. But another little thing I liked is it gives you the recommendations. So for most travelers, it gives you recommendations basically, and also gives you the way that certain disease, so for example hepatitis A, how it is transmitted. So as you guys can see here, it's transmitted through person-to-person contact, fecal, oral, or also contaminated food and water. So I thought this was actually really, really helpful, especially because I do love to travel, and obviously when you're traveling to a new country, especially one that you aren't very familiar with, you should be informed and up to date with certain diseases and how you can prevent yourself from getting that, because the last thing you do want is to get sick on your vacation. If you go, also next to traveler's health, we have emergency preparedness. So I also really, really like this because obviously you never know when an emergency can happen, being a natural disaster or from, chemical emergency, radiation emergency. So it just gives you more information on that. So for example, if you click on radiation emergency, it will take you to this page here, and it tells you what to do. So how to protect yourself and your family, and radiation, how it has effects on your health. So I would recommend everyone to just go ahead and read certain these things here about either radiation or chemical, or just natural disasters and stuff like that. The next one is more CDC topics. So what this talks about is just gives you like data and statistics, also about global health. So not only does it give you information about the United States, but also just around the world. Another interesting thing I found is that you can actually apply for a job here, or if you're looking for a job, you can look for a job in the CDC. So you can browse jobs by category. And going back to the home page, if you scroll down, I also really like that it has like recent outbreaks. So these are the recent outbreaks that have happened. Also, one thing I do like about the CDC, as you can see up here, it says CDC 24/7, saving lives, protecting people. This website gives you up-to-date information 24/7. So if it's like 3 a.m. and you want information on something or questions or anything, you can actually contact them as well. So most of the questions you may have, the information might already be on this website, just because it has literally everything about diseases and conditions. But you can also call them or email them. So here is their contact information. And then one last thing, going back to the home page, is if you keep going down, they have kind of a calendar here, which is a newsroom, so events that are coming up. Also, one thing that I did find that I did not know is about the CDC Museum. It is actually located in Atlanta, Georgia. So I thought that was really cool, and it's actually free admission. So you just have to be 18 and over to go into this museum, and I did not know that about the CDC, so it's something that I am looking forward to going to once I go to Georgia. But yeah, it's actually really cool that they have a museum, and you can just get more information from them through that museum. But basically that was it. Just to make this short, there's just so much more to this website. There's so many resources and links that you can just get more information on. So I do recommend this website, especially the Traveler's Health tab. I really, really like this, and I feel like people could make good use of it, especially if you travel a lot. You should just be educated on what vaccines and what medicines you should take with you and what to expect. So I hope you guys enjoyed my short presentation on this website, and yeah.